What's up, everybody? Mark with Ecom Warriors here. Welcome to a new YouTube video. Today I'm going to be sharing, guys, the 4 must-haves when it comes to creating a successful Shopify store. Now, these are just must-haves, meaning every store should have this no matter what, no if, ands, or buts. And this is just my personal opinion. So a lot of people are going to have a whole bunch of different opinions. These are just the 4 things that I've seen that I get done on every single store every single time without any negotiations. And I get this done not only for the long term, but to also create short-term sales, right? So let's go into it. So the first thing is, you've actually seen it right here on the screen. It's this little before you leave kind of promotion. And the reason why we have this, guys, is because we see that the average consumer ends up on a web page anywhere from a minute or less. This is for the people that are not purchasing. And it actually just so happens that majority of people who are on that, period of time, who are on your website, are actually looking for some kind of discount, some kind of promo code. And this is a before you leave kind of promo code. You could see here, you can edit the text, you can edit the image. In our case, we're using the Wolf of Shopify theme. I'll leave the link right down below. I've talked about this theme before. It is the best theme out there if you want to improve your actual conversion rate for your store. The way it's designed, the components that it has really does help you boost your conversion rate. I've seen this in my personal stores and in clients, so it's definitely a very good store. But this is one of the parts, right? Before you leave kind of discount. And also it has the addition to the collections here. So when you have a collection that you want to go ahead and promote, something that you want, what this does is that it increases average order value. So the AOV, average order value, and average consumer lifetime value. Okay, because what happens is if people spend more at your store is going to be worth more over a period of time, and it's going to produce more income to you. Okay, so that's the first rule. All right, the second rule. And by the way, back to the first rule real quick. People choose to go with a newsletter pop-up instead of, like, for example, they want a pop-up to come up. That should only be for newsletters. That shouldn't be to promote a certain discount, okay? So that's I just want to get that out of the way right now. Okay, so the second thing, all right, let's see here. Have a product grid or a carousel on your home page. I see a lot of people not doing this. This might be a little bit obvious, but you want to have some kind of products on your home page. A lot of just people fill it with banners, fill it with minutia, fill it with details that really don't matter. On your homepage, make sure you have available products just like this for people to see. Now, once again, Wolf of Shopify is a really, really good store out there. You could do a lot of things with it, edit a whole bunch of stuff. You could see here that I kept it really, really simple for this store. So we had an Instagram promotion here with a little gallery where we could, zoom in and out, switch between photos. We have a banner to promote a collection, split banners, which is crucially important. And then here we have the product grid, of course, sandwiched between another countdown timer or scarcity banner. Okay, that's going to be the second thing. It's very, very important, like I said. All right, the third thing, okay? And by the way, guys, the reason why I'm looking down is because I have my list written down here. All right, so we're going to have a sales pop-up, so a customizable sales pop-up. So a lot of you guys know, if you could see right here, there is a sales pop-up. So it says someone recently bought a, whatever shirt it might be or whatever product it might be 26 minutes ago. Now, here's the thing. A lot of stores can do this little feature. The reason why I say customizable is because a lot of stores can't customize the actual sales pop. What do I mean? What do I mean by that? Well, if you look here on this theme, it says there's a section that adds someone purchased, right? An add-on. This is a little benefit to the Wolf of Shopify theme that I don't know any other theme has out there. What do I mean by that? So if you wanted to get this little pop-up, 99% of the time you would go to your Shopify store, you would download the app for the pop-up, and you would get the app, and it will do its thing where anybody who adds or purchases a product, what it will do is once that they purchase the product, it will then it will say, hey, so-and-so purchased the product X number of days ago. you want to customize it and not show that it showed a certain period of days ago. So, for example, if I'm a consumer and I came to your website and I see somebody bought a t-shirt, let's say 30 days ago, 20 days ago, 5 days ago, that's not really too intriguing to me. And that's why I tell people, when you're doing this section here, right, in Wolf of Shopify, you have a little section. You can select what products you want to promote through the sales pop-up, and you can also select duration and location. For the location, you want to select where you're advertising to. So whoever your target market is, if your target market is in the United States, in the UK, wherever it might be, you only want to select those locations. So you can see here, for example, it says right here, Blackburn, UK, right? Blackburn, UK. In my case, I'm in the United States, so I would put different locations from the United States. So I would say, for example, let's say Los Angeles, California, or Dallas, Texas, something like that, to promote those kind of locations so that people from those kind of areas, because I know that they're coming to my website from those areas, be like, oh, somebody bought from there. Okay, it creates that social proof. That's number one, the location. Number two, you have the recency. So you don't want to write something like 2 days ago, 4 days ago, things like that. And like I said, that's what, that's how good Wolf Shopify is, where you can choose to dictate how long ago or what was the duration of that order. So you can see here the first two ones I set up. First one was 26 minutes. Second one was 49 minutes ago. The third one was 2 hours and 23 minutes ago. I recommend that everybody put all of their products under 8 hours ago. So one product could be 7 hours, 4 minutes ago. One product could be 2 hours ago, 23 minutes like I did here. Another product could have 26 minutes ago, 49 minutes ago. And you want to have at least three that are relative, like, for example, very, very recent, right? 15 minutes ago, 14 minutes ago, 20 minutes ago, something like that, for at least three products that pop up, okay? So the very last thing is your SEO, your product SEO. Now, a lot of people don't go over this in the Shopify world. I've went over this a few times. If you check out some of my videos, you may catch it. I've went over advertising. Actually, maybe it was on the other channel where I talked about it a little bit more. In this case, guys, you want to focus heavily on your SEO. Now, if you look here, this is a tool that I use very frequently for all of my stores. And the good thing is you can add as many websites as you want. This is called theseokit.com. All right. Once again, I'll leave this tool in the description box down below. Also with the theme, if you guys want to check out the theme, it's wolfofshopify.com. You could just check it out. But if you click on this button, keyword research here, this is the button where all the money is made. And here's what I mean by that. You want to create SEO for your business. What is SEO for people that have no idea? It stands for search engine optimization. Okay? It means that you're essentially configuring your website in a way, or you're optimizing your website in a way where people from Google will see your website, click on it. That's the whole point of getting more traffic, right? That's why we pay for advertising, because we want more traffic. Well, what you're going to do is you're going to click on a product here, okay? Let's just give it a second here. You're going to click on a product, and you're going to do the SEO behind it. Now, there's different ways that you could do this. This is for beginners. I'm going to teach it right now really, really quick. You can check out my other videos. For the tags, what you want to do is you want to go here and search the keyword of the word. So, for example, we have a core performance t-shirt or shirt. Let's write shirt here. Let's just make sure everything is spelled right, and let's hit test. What we're going to find is a list of keywords. You can see here, we have a list of keywords. Okay, we have a whole list of keywords. Now, if I just zoom in here, because we're at 67% zooming, you could see here I have core performance shirt, Gildan performance shirt. If I just search for performance shirt instead of core performance shirt, let's see how many parts of the list. Much longer list here, you could see. Okay, let me zoom in one more time. You could see here a much longer list. So you have dry fit shirt, all these different words. You want to copy and paste the related keywords right here in the tags, okay, guys? Once again, you're giving Google the indications of what relevancy keywords you want to rank for. So, for example, dry fit shirt, that may relate to your core performance shirt. For example, this is called core performance tee, okay? You want to rank for these keywords. Also, you can go ahead and scroll down. You hit edit SEO website, and this is, or website SEO, this is where you're going to toggle your slug, also known as your URL and handle. You're going to toggle the page title to different keywords that you find here, and you have to find the right keyword. Now, I made videos on this before, and I will continue to make videos on this in the future where you talk about volume, CPC. You figure out which keywords are the most optimal. I could create a whole different series on this. If you check out my other channel, I've definitely talked about this before, and I'm actually doing a whole series on blogging. For those people who know, it's not the Prime Brains channel, it's the other channel, so I'm not going to talk about that right now, but like I said, SEO is a huge part, and the SEOkit.com is a huge contributor. Now, I don't get paid to promote these guys. These guys are definitely the best tool out there and the most affordable to figure out what is the keywords that you have to be ranking for. You take those keywords, you input them into Shopify. If you do want to check, I believe I did put a Prime Brains video up talking about this, and it's showing people how it's supposed to be done. Okay, guys, that's all I got to say for today's video. I'll talk to you guys later, all right? Peace.